The Orion Amphitheater in Huntsville, Alabama was just a vision until recently. On May 13, 2022, many joined as Ryan Murphy, General Manager, and Ben Lovett, CEO of TVG Hospitality, cut the ribbon for the opening of the Orion Amphitheater. The grand opening weekend will be like no other, bringing various artists from around the country to perform on this one-of-a-kind incredible stage. Friday, May 13th, was Media Day, where multiple media outlets joined for an in-person tour of the Orion Amphitheater. Here's what Ben Lovett had to say.
Is to elevate the hospitality offering throughout this venue. Most venues in North America and further afield think of hospitality as an afterthought, and we wanted to make sure that this could also be your favorite drink that you've had alongside your favorite band. So we've put a lot of effort into, I think there's 12 different food and beverage outlets throughout the whole site. Here you have Isadora's Wine Bar, happens to be the name of my daughter, and then we have Ryan Murphy's Law. What we're looking at here is 6,000 seats in this bowl across 3 levels. And then the seat configuration can change on the floor, but we can also fully stand it with 2,000 people. That makes it an 8,000 seat venue, which is on a par with what you see at the Greek in Berkeley in California or Red Rocks in Colorado. That's the tier that we were shooting for when building this venue. And for those artists who are touring in those rooms, that we're going to be trying to bring them into Huntsville. So the north side of here, obviously you can see the netting of Topgolf there, but between here and Topgolf is the new Apollo Park. And a lot of work's been put into this to create a public park offering that's going to stretch all the way along here. If you poke your head over the wall, you can see a bit of what's going on. We've invested into a big dome. It's a 12,000 square foot dome. Huge shape, 300 seats. That's going to be open all year round. So even when there aren't shows on, this will feel like it's a part of the park. And that was a big kind of mission of the city and something that we've been embracing. And we hope to host all sorts of community events and weddings and birthday parties and whatever you want, depending on the size of the event. And that will run all the way through the park with various water activities and other sports that you'll be able to do, which is kind of bringing Mid-City to life. What's the rest of the world saying about this right now is we've got about 60 people from the music industry flying in from London, New York, LA for this weekend. Lots of the best managers and agents and other artists. People are really excited. I mean, it's the power of social media. It kind of allows you to spread the message of things like this very quickly. And obviously with such a beautiful space, people just want to come and see it in real life. And what happens is every time someone walks into this space, they're shocked at the proportions. Because the one thing you don't see on your phone and on your computer is the real scale of the thing. Now we've got the seats on the floor, I feel like you can start to actually understand the kind of magnitude of it. And the size of the stage and the proscenium. But, you know, we just want everyone to come and see it one time in person.
Gotta see it in person.
Yeah, gotta see it in person. So we designed the Backstage like it's actually more like a hotel than a functional facility. I've been on tour for the last 17 years of my life and played in over 1,000 venues. And the one thing that people just don't understand is that is your life. That's where you live. You live on the road, you get up, you drive, and then wherever you are is home. And so we've really made an effort, and there was no kind of corners cut to make it feel more like a kind of high-end quality hotel. So there's, you know, comfortable sofas, and there's walk-in showers, and there's, you know, just the basic essentials that you'd be shocked are missing from a lot of touring venues. And we went down this kind of vibe of the 60s and 70s for the interiors. To celebrate what was kind of an amazing golden era for this region between what was happening at NASA. We've got a ton of NASA furniture back there, but also what was happening at the Shoals. 7 key?
Yep. Of course.
Of course. Straight to stage. Sound check, yeah. But yeah, anyway, the Backstage is fantastic. It's probably the most generous and welcoming backstage that I've seen in America.